In today's video, I want to show you how you can create a butterfly chart, or maybe you know it as a tornado chart in Power BI. And the best part is you don't need any additional visuals. You can create this with a stacked bar chart in Power BI. And if you wonder why is it called a butterfly chart or a tornado chart, it is essentially a mirrored bar chart. So one category goes to the left and one category goes to the right. And with a lot of imagination, this could look like a butterfly or a tornado. Whatever you call it, it is very easy to compare two categories with each other. And this could be handy if you want to, for example, analyze results of a survey where someone can say yes or no and you want to see a trend in there. Or you want to compare two related metrics. So we will go into Power BI. You see, I already created one of these charts with quite some formatting. But how do you get there? So what we need is first the stacked bar chart. So I'm adding that. And now we need to get an y-axis like this. And I have like age groups, different ages. And on the x-axis, in this case, I would like to see how much money people of different age groups spend on mobile devices or tablets. So I could put in like the total sales, and then I could say the legend is the device. But you see, it's not really easy to read and it doesn't make so much sense here. How can we get that effect? We need to use some DAX. I love DAX. If you follow my videos, you will know that. It's very easy DAX. I will put the link to an article I wrote about exactly this in the description, where I also put the DAX. So you can just go to the article and copy the DAX. And then you still need to fill in your own table and stuff, but then you at least get the DAX. So we need two DAX measures. We need one that says like the mobile sales and one the tablet sales. Let's go to the DAX for mobile. Here we have mobile user, and it's just to calculate where I say I want the sum of the sales when the device is a mobile. So that's easy. And then for tablet user, I have similar DAX, but there I have the sum of the sales times -1 when the device is tablet. And now if I remove here the legend and the x-axis and I put mobile user and tablet user here, and then I go to the y-axis and I say invert range because I want my age groups to look like this, you actually have this effect. And now we can easily see that like the sales for mobile users were in the 2030s much higher and stopped like in their 40s, but tablets, so much more money spent. So this is like super easy way to create this effect. You just have two DAX measures, one with your normal value and one with the value times -1. And now, of course, you want this to look a little bit nicer. So we can do some formatting here. I changed the title to a question: which age group spends the most on devices? And then I remove the title of the y-axis. I remove the title of the x-axis and also the values. And now you maybe think, why do we remove the values? Well, I want to use data labels. And now if I add data labels, you see this. This is not what I want, because now it's minus, and of course I don't want this to show minus. The plus on the mobile users works, but the minus doesn't work. How can you fix that? So what I do is I create another measure, tablet users, where I don't do the -1, I say enter, and then I put that as value here in my value field, because you can drag and drop anything you want in there. And then I say value decimal place is 0. I also, now it's in euro, I say I want this to be a decimal number, and now it looks like this. Now, I just want to see the highest value for both of them. How can I do that? If we go to the data labels and we go to the values, here's our tablet user, here we can click on the FX. And if I do that, I can say rules. And now I could say if the value is 0%, that's the lowest value. We need to remember everything on the left side is actually minus. So the lowest value is -547. So that would be 0%. I want that to be white. And everything above 0% and lower than 100%, I want to be in this blue, and that blue is the same color as the bar. And then we need to reorder. And now what happens if I click on this is that you see this. The 0% value, so the lowest value that we have is actually in this color, and the other ones, they are still there, but they are dark blue. I created a video about this too. So if you now wonder what's happening, this is going way too fast. I have somewhere here around like a quick link for you that you can click, and then you get to the video where I explain this a lot slower. I do the same now for the mobile user. If it's 100%, I want it to be white, because 100% is like the highest value. And if it's lower than 100%, I want it to be blue. And also that one needs to be reordered like this. And now, this is almost what I like. I want them to be inside the end. So now you see, in really just a few steps, you can create a butterfly or tornado chart using native visuals. This is just a stacked bar chart, and with some conditional formatting, you can really create something valuable for your end user, answering their question and guiding their attention to the things they need to know.